Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Third Age Reforged. My name is Mighty Eskimo 6 and well, I got a video for you today. It's a little short one, it's a little cute one, but it's a Reforged video nonetheless, and I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. So this one comes to you by me. I am leading in Ladris. I have some Gwathi Mirdan over here, non-upgraded, so that might be why they're silly looking. Apparently that's a sin or something that shook Windy Pops when he watched this video, or when he saw this. We have some Elder Enway Spearmen over here. My general is the Godhelem in a hour. I have 2 units of Eladra Sentries. I have some Elder Enway Swordmasters, another unit of Elder Enway Spearmen. I have 3 units of Imladra's Guardians, 2 Archers of Rivendell, and 2 Norrentino Cavalry. My opponent is Rudar, led by Scouts of Entertainment. So he has some Harnedine Nobles. He also has some Enmore Troll Hunters, some Rudar Swordsmen. Looks like 2 units of Dunman Hunters, Rudar Swordsmen over there, Enmore Troll Hunters, Harnedine Berserkers, Witch Roman Slavers with his general, and Harnedine Pikemen back here, and a whole bunch of hidden units, which we'll see later. But let's just get on with the show. So, Scouts begins by expertly charging forward his nobles as they ride, attempting to be aggressive and take out my cav. And they are most definitely better than mine, but I have the slight numerical advantage. I mean, 48 to 2 48s to a 24. So it's 1 to 4, and so I'm trying to pepper him down with my Archers of Rivendell, and this other unit of Archers of Rivendell is shooting at the Dunman Hunters over there. Anyway, Scott takes this moment to charge my Archers of Rivendell, and I'm trying to get them away before they fired. They should have probably fired, but oh well. Now they're in danger of running into my spikes. One of them did die to spikes. And I feel like more of my troops died here at the hand of my own spikes than anything else. But either way, I've definitely routed his cav. There's only 17 left, so I killed about 7. And now he's shooting at me with my Dunlin Hunters, or with his Dunlin Hunters. He's shooting me in the back, and I don't want to get close because I didn't know where all these hidden units were. And I know how, Rudar has so many projectiles and how dangerous it can be, and so I'm just trying to keep him back, and I'm trying to zigzag and serpentine and try to dodge arrows, and it's just not working. And at this moment, we decided we needed to speed things up a little bit. So I agreed, and I committed full frontal assault. Is essentially what I've done. I moved my Norrentino Cav over here. There's actually a unit of Black Wolves over here that Scout uses later on. I'm one unit of Cav over here, and another one's on the far side over here. Oh, anyway, here comes the first infantry clash. Sadly, most of my pikemen didn't have their pike down, but then I got a rear charge with my Norrentino cavalry, just really bringing these guys shredded. But then his Rudar Axemen came in from behind, along with his Harnedine nobles, and butchered this unit of Norrentino cavalry. But that's why I have my Eladra Spearmen, or Elder Enway Spearmen over here, trying to help cover. But as we can see, those Trollshaw Axadors are absolutely targeting my Gwathi Mirdan and doing some very, very good job at just getting them down. And so I'm trying to shoot them down with my general over there, shooting at the Intimore Troll Hunters and Trollshaw Axadors. And I'm trying to get at them with my Norrentino Cavalry, trying to stop them from firing, doing what I can. Over on this side, my cavalry is trying to get after the Intimore Troll Hunters over here and the Dunman Hunters, just trying to cause chaos in his back lines. And he's actually using his unit of Harnedine pikemen, trying to keep my cav away. But over here, I have with my Elder Enway Spear and Swordmasters, I'm surrounding this unit of Rudar Swordsmen and absolutely crushing it. Over here, he has Harnedine Berserkers and some Forodrim Javelins. His general is being committed over here, going against these Elder Enway Spearmen, and then we have some more Imladris Guardians coming in from behind, and then they're getting surrounded by the Tyrannodon Pikemen. They're just surrounded by everyone. So surrounding, then I'm surrounding you, then being surrounded, then being surrounded again. So over here, Elder Enway Spearmen are trying to engage these Troll Axe Throwers just so they're not throwing their axes anymore. Over here, the Endmore Troll Hunters, they are they're repositioning. A lot of dead people over there. Imladris sentries moving forward. Imladris guardians pushing forward. Some javelins just doing what they can, or actually they're retreating. Imladris guardians pushing their way through. These Imladris sentries are trying to reposition and crush these pikemen over here. Some more of the Norrentino cavalry is just trying to ride them down. Ride down some of the routing people so they don't come back. I have my Gwaithimir engage the Anti-Mor Troll Hunters in melee so they don't throw them. And they're doing a pretty good job, but they took a few hits with the javelins from before. Over here I ran out of arrows with my Archers of Rivendell, so I'm sending them around the Tyrannodon Pikemen to flank them and get them in the back. Over here, Scouse is trying to reform and trying to do stuff. He has his Berserkers over here. His Troll Axe Throwers are trying to get away so they can at least throw. He has some Dunman Hunters over here. Actually, he has the Dunman Hunters engaged in melee with some Elder Enway Spearmen. And over there, more Troll Hunters, and they're trying to throw and hurt these guys over here. But now my Archers of Rivendell, they're charging in, not allowing them to throw. They're engaged in melee now. It's going to be very, very difficult indeed. And over here, Scouts' general is in a bit of a tight spot. He is surrounded by lots of pikes. I actually lost sight of where the unit model is. He might actually be dead at this point. But there is some intense fighting over here. Imladris is pushing strong. A lot of more Tyrannodon pikemen over there. Now I'm sending in my general to flank and fire into this blob, or at least that's the plan. And over here we have the Black Wolves, who in fact charged, and my cav counter-charged, and it was very, very bad indeed. Black Wolves came out better for that, but now the Gwaithimir then are all by themselves. There's only 6 of them left against a whole bunch of these guys, and it's not pretty. Elder Enway Spearmen and Guardians are just trying to get after all these ranged troops, trying to stop them. Over here we have the more archers. They're just trying to fight back, trying to keep these guys quiet from throwing their axes. Tyrannodon pikemen are routing. My general is firing with his very good looking projectiles, just making those guys fly up in the air, those more Troll Hunters, making sure that they do not fire at all. Catching some of the Tyrannodon pikemen, but that's alright, because they're routing and it knocks them down and allows my Elder Enway Spearmen to catch them. Still some stragglers, some of the Witchwoman Slavers are fighting to the death. It is very, very intense. More Tyrannodon Berserkers, they're coming in to help stop these Imladris Guardians, going to pincer them in. The last of my cav is trying to do what he can to help keep these guys quiet. More archer fire coming in from my general, and more Troll Hunters. They're going. There's not a lot of them, but they're going against some Elder Enway Spearmen who are very, very elite, as we all know. And more Spearmen over here, along with the Archers of Rivendell, who are very much depleted. But these javelins, though, are in quite of a tough spot, indeed. More routing over there. Archers of Rivendell went to support the Gwaithimir then, and they sadly did not do well. Gwaithimir then are all now just all killed, and they're just trying to buy time. The Archers of Rivendell, they're just trying to buy time for this flank to finish up the Witchwoman Slavers, which they have, and now they'll soon go over there shortly. It looks like the Dunman Hunters are routing as well as these javelins, so now these units will soon wrap up and go. My general is out of ammunition and he's charging. He's in the melee himself. He is no longer fighting from behind the enemy line, or from behind all of his brave men. And there is my last cavalryman. He is running around trying to do what he can. Again, these Berserkers, they're doing very well against these Guardians, but as we can tell, we have just more and more troops over here. The Archers of Rivendell, holding on just long enough for the Elder Runway Swordmasters to get involved, and get involved they do, cutting down these Black Wolves like a hot knife through butter. Over here, the Imladra Sentries have now arrived and backing them up. Another unit of Imladra Sentries and yet more Imladra's Guardians are coming around for the flank, and now that it's just steamrolling. So these Enmore Troll Hunters, they're routing, and now the rest of the Imladra's army is pursuing and meeting up with these Haranadine Berserkers, trying to stop them. Some of them are actually getting into the fray. They're a little bit eager. I'm not sure where this... Oh, they're all trying to chase the Enmore Troll Hunter. But does not matter. Over here... when I said over here, I said over here. And it is, the Black Bolts are fighting, and they're doing a pretty good job, but they're just getting wrecked, though, because they're outnumbered and they can't reach because of the pikes. They may have big axes, but long sticks keep those axes at bay. Imladra Sentries getting into those Enmore Troll Hunters, now routing. And, yep, Black Bolts fighting. Over here, it is just more... Oh, wait, no, sorry. We were just over here. And now these units, they've finally realized that there's a little bit of an engagement going on over here with some more Haranadine Berserkers. There's just only 3 left, and I'm sorry, there's only... oh no, they're getting back up. They're getting back up. But I wouldn't say for long. Oh yeah, there's one there. Last guy right here. And Imladra's Guardians are cutting him down. And oh, he just took a couple of swords. He's taking it. He's doing a good job. This guy's gonna probably be the last guy to fall. Yes, indeed. And there you go. Scouts has admitted defeat, and right there he was just killed, brutally murdered. And yep, no more Black Wolves. All right, so that is it. And let's just go. I got 1474 kills, and he got 775. So over here, my Archers of Rivendell got 118. Norrentino Cavalry got 187. Imladra's Guardians actually getting fairly good. My 193, so 93, 199. Imladra Sentries doing very well for themselves. They get 152 and 130. Elderway Swordsmasters doing 142. So that's about it today. Just cute little short and sweet video for you guys. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye.